Alright, today is May 2nd. Yeah. Today is Tuesday, May 2nd. Squeezing in another short ride today while I have a few minutes. I rode from my studio down here to pay my studio rent. And now I figured I would just hop on the Riverwalk and ride north, since I don't think I have a video of that on my channel yet. So I'm gonna come down this way, a little cut through. I was actually down here last night on this bridge taking some night shots of this building. And before that, I had a shoot of a guy who is here for music school at Schwab School of Music at CSU. He lives in China, and he's been here for 4 years, going home next week. And he had a very nice pickup truck, and so he was gonna have to sell it since he can't take it back home. So I took some cool shots of him downtown in some industrial looking spots. Maybe I'll throw one of those pictures in here to show what it looked like. Anyway, this is downtown. This is Front Avenue. This is called the Eagle and Phoenix Mills. And it's condos now. It used to be an old mill back in the 1880s. Owned by W.C. Bradley Company. And now they're very nice condos. So there's condos in here that cost a couple $1 million. And I've taken pictures in and of a whole lot of these. Stop here to show the water tower too. This is kind of a popular site down here. So I gotta be back in my studio in about 45 minutes. So this is gonna be a short one. But down here. So this is Synovus Center. This is the home of Synovus Bank, which is a nationwide bank now, but it started here. And they have a big office in Atlanta too. I've taken pictures, many pictures here, as well as their office in Atlanta. It is very windy today, so I apologize for all the noise. It's too bad I'll just skip posting this one, but and the water is flowing on the river. We'll be down there in a minute. So that building there, I spent many years working in that building. It was built in 1885. So the water a few weeks ago was way up this hill here. The flooding. I'm impressed that it looks as good as it does now. I'll pause up here and show the river itself in a minute. Catch a lot of striped bass, hybrid bass down here. Another guy. So, zoom in a little bit. A lot of kayakers love this spot. You can see one over there just flipped over. There's a little island out here where this was a power plant here, 100 years ago. So not too long ago, they converted this to a place that's open to the public. So they added this bridge right here. And the island is called Wavemaker Island. And so this is the world's largest urban whitewater place, track, whatever you want to call it. And that spot right there has an underwater thing that goes up and down that they can control for the rafters. So this is, they have whitewater rafting here, and it's for several miles from a good bit north of here to a ways south of here. There used to be a big dam right here that they used for the power plant, which is right behind me, right here. Oops, I almost dropped my bike. So this was the power plant. And so there was a dam here that did hydroelectric power. And they busted it out a few years ago, created this urban whitewater, and it's been a huge success. People come from all over to come here. So there's the island. A lot of proposals take place there and that kind of thing. Done many shoots at this spot. Alright, so now I'm going to head north on the Riverwalk. So this is up a hill. I don't know if it shows, but this is the second mill building. It's part of that condos and apartment complex. Mill number 2, I think it's called. It's really beautiful down here. And really windy today. So this hotel is called Hotel Indigo. It's very popular too because it's a very fancy hotel, but at the very top up there is a rooftop bar that's open air. Great view, fancy drinks. Done a lot of shoots up there too recently. Did a magazine cover up there. And some headshots, some branding photos and that kind of stuff. And then right here, that's actually the parking deck, the brick structure. Right here is TSYS, or Global Payments, which is credit card processing. They're also out of the same, they were started from the same company, CB&T, Columbus Bank and Trust, that started Synovus. These are all homegrown businesses that are now international. Have a lot of friends and customers that live here, work here, I'm sorry. But it's a pretty cool place. Wish I could figure out what the rattling is on the front of my bike. Tighten that down. Nope. The sprinkler's going. like it's about time to turn those off. I wonder if that's my battery bouncing around in there. It's a pretty view right here. Alright. So this is Mercer College, Mercer University. It's in Macon, Georgia, but this is their local School of Medicine campus here, which is very new for Columbus. So this is the City Mills Hotel, which is new. And then this is the restaurant that goes with it. Can't remember the name of it, but I've heard great things about it. Oh, it's called Mill House. All right. Continuing north, upriver. Incredible views of the river up this way. And the whitewater, we'll probably end up going all the way up to where the whitewater starts. But it covers all of this part of the river. Meaning if you come and do the rafting, whitewater rafting excursion, they take you upriver a couple miles. And I'll show you where they drop you off if we get that far today. And then you float down this river, paddle during the rapid parts, and almost always flip over down there at the, I think they call it Cut Bait Rapid. There's a rapid down there that's pretty wild. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Hey. Friends Megan and Mason. And their kiddos. Getting some exercise. I'm gonna ride up here to show a little bit of Bibb City neighborhood. I'm not sure where this trail goes. Cool. I've not been up here. It's not where I thought it would be. Probably because I would not have taken my pedal bike up this hill. But I bet it's a fun ride down this hill because it's steep. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is Bibb City. And these are some lofts here. It's a really neat building up here that burned down a few years ago. It's an old mill, so now there's just a wall. Big brick wall. And the ruins of an old building. And this takes you down. We'll go that way in a minute. That takes you down to the left, back down the Riverwalk. So if you look right there, that wall is what I was talking about. It's got glass on both sides, but it used to be the front entrance to a big mill. There's a lot of glass down here. I'm gonna be careful with my tires. But let me see if I can get a little bit better view from over here. Do not want to pop a tire. So this right here is a popular spot for pictures. I took some a couple weeks ago here. And down there, you probably can't see it. It used to be called the River Mill, now it's called the Bibb Mill Event Center. It's a wedding venue, an events venue. It's probably my favorite for around here because it doesn't matter if it's raining, you can get good pictures. It's a beautiful old building. Lots of brick, lots of glass. Courtyard, or the outdoor area is just spectacular. Back down here. This will make for a good loop. Go back down this way, back to the Dragonfly trail. And then I'll go up to the back of the River Mill, or the Bibb Mill, and then come back down the zigzag and back down where it came from, and I'll cross over into Phoenix City, Alabama. And kind of do a loop to Dillingham Street Bridge, cross back over into Georgia, and then back to my studio, which should be there just in time for my Bible study, which I'm going to call up to today. Let's do a zoom in version of it. This is a good view of the bridges here. So those overhead bridges, actually I'm going to take this right here. Alright, so we're way above ground now. I'll show you the river view in a minute, but this is the back wall right here to the right of the gardens of the Bibb Mill. If you could see those windows, you would see quite a view. It's incredible up there. But I'll stop here just so you can see where we are. So here's this. If you look through there, pretty beautiful. We're gonna turn around here and go down river. Head back to my studio. Need to be back in 15-20 minutes. Should be able to do that. Sounds funny leaving the state and coming back and getting back to the studio in that amount of time, but it's doable. Check this out. So this is a hydroelectric power plant, I believe. See the mist coming up here. Sorry for all the zooming in and out today, but trying to show everything. I need some kind of little remote controller. I can do it with my hand without touching the phone. All right. Off we go. So the view in the next little part going over these blue metal bridges is pretty incredible. I'm going to turn around right here. Show you where we just came from. So we were up there just now. Continue downriver. We'll go a little faster the rest of the way and get back. So this loop right here is where they drop you off for the whitewater rafting. And you get out and you carry your raft over to this pavilion thing and you wait till your turn. When you head down this way. So you're usually in groups of like 6 and come down this entrance point here to the right and get in the water here, and you're just going to float down river from here. You can see this entrance point here. They may use both, or they may just use this one now, but that's where you get in. You go down the river. That doesn't look good. Someone drove their car down here. Interesting. Don't think that's legal. All right, let's see if we run into Megan and Mason again. Probably will. Looked like Jake the Almighty, but it wasn't. This just runs along the river the whole way. Which makes sense that it's called the Riverwalk, duh. One more stop for the view. Couple of e-bikes and a baby trailer, like rad power bikes. Back here, the mill house, city mill, Vitilan. back to thesis. Low famous. I'm missing my crossover, which is fine. Ooh, that wind. Steve-O. Well, I just ran into an old coworker of mine that I haven't seen in 15 years. Steve Owen, so we talked and caught up on some stuff, and now I'm late. So I'm gonna scoot up this hill and take a shortcut back. This little building here is called Kinfolk's Corner. It's got some rich history, and I got to shoot in there recently, and inside that building is actually a gymnasium upstairs, and underground is a racquetball court, which I never would have guessed. Back on the trail right here. Springer Opera House to my left, that's the State Theater of Georgia. This is the, if you can see it, the Government Center in Columbus. They're actually tearing that down soon. Building a new courthouse. It was built in the 60s. Took some pictures there of Judge Richardson for a magazine a few weeks ago in the courtroom. Kind of a stage shot. It wasn't in a court session, but he was at his bench with his gavel in his robe. Kind of neat. Back to Veterans Parkway. Used to be 4th Avenue when I was growing up. Main thoroughfare through downtown. Look at this massive house there. 5 axles on that trailer. It's impressive. I'm gonna get across here as I can. Police headquarters, public safety office. There's the jail straight ahead. Fancy, huh? Up on the cool underpass again. Tradition to honk your horn under here, which is kind of silly on a bike. Like we got run over by a train. There is the train over there. Hopefully you can see it. All right, my turn. That scraping noise was, but I'll check my brake calipers when I get back. This is Dinglewood Park to my right. This is one of my favorite places to shoot. I shoot here more than anywhere else as far as outdoor locations. Ooh, that wind. All right, back at the studio. That was fun. Take care.